As you've probably heard me say 100 times before on this YouTube channel, Cardano is really big on encouraging innovation on their platform. They're poised to facilitate a whole bunch of unique new projects over the next year, and with a bit of luck, should push ADA as the de facto token for third generation blockchain applications. Among these innovations is SundaeSwap, an automated market maker that is bringing a lot to the table in terms of anonymity, speed, and security. So what does this mean for the direction of Cardano? And more importantly, how can it change the way that you trade? Let's find out. So who is SundaeSwap? SundaeSwap is an automated market maker, a type of decentralized exchange that determines the price of tokens by purely mathematical algorithms, instead of the typical order book you would see in different types of exchanges. Unlike how you typically change on other more centralized exchanges, a DEX uses smart contracts to remove the middleman and allow for trades to be done securely, quickly, and anonymously. The developers are choosing to remain anonymous, but as they approach the predicted launch date of the initial functionalities in August 2021, the DEX is sure to gain some serious attention. Let's talk about the ISO. One of the key features that is going to set SundaeSwap's DEX apart from the stiff competition is the introduction of ISOs, or initial stake pool offerings. Similar to ICOs or IDOs that you'd see with the introduction of a new coin, or with the IPOs that you'd see from a company that just went public, ISOs are a form of fundraising. In this case, SundaeSwap aims to quickly fund their DEX through a distributed proof of stake model that has some tweaks to it. Here's what SundaeSwap had to say. In the ISO model, we will leverage this model to raise funds. We will operate a stake pool node and intentionally set the fee at 100% to collect all of the ADA. Then, to incentivize our community to delegate, we will airdrop Sundae, the token that will power our DEX, to their wallet. Much like early users of UniSwap received an airdrop of the Uni token, people who believe in our project enough to give up on those 5% ADA rewards will receive a fair amount of the Sundae token directly. In effect, participating in an ISO would be comparable to giving up on the interest you get from depositing money into a bank account, but receiving a token instead, while keeping the money you deposited completely safe and in your control. Essentially, it's a no-risk investment. SundaeSwap identify two main advantages with this proposal. Here's what they say. First, we build a lot of trust with our community. Nobody's risking their initial capital on a coin that may fail. And we don't receive a huge surge of capital that can be misspent, squandered, or stolen. Instead, we have to consistently demonstrate to our community a transparency and reliability that convinces them to keep delegating to us. Second, we distribute rewards fairly. There's no flash sale, there's no dark investors gobbling up all the coins, there's no lottery system leaving some people out to dry. Any ADA holder can participate, and the mechanisms that defend the Cardano blockchain from whales oversaturating a pool also defend our smaller delegators. So how are rewards calculated? So obviously a big question that any potential stakeholders that are going to invest in Sundae have is, how much Sundae will I be getting if I stake my ADA? The answer to that can depend on a whole range of parameters that can and most definitely will change over time. The exchange rate of Sundae itself will be big in determining the rewards that stakeholders receive, which is currently set at a fixed rate of 8 cents per Sundae. As the coin starts to get used and the market establishes a price for it, this rate will change accordingly. While in traditional methods of staking, you would simply receive a yield based on your contribution to the staking pool. The ISO model simplifies the process by having a consistent 100% pool fee that is compensated for by distributing the appropriate amount of Sundae. So say there was a pool reward determined to be 100 ADA and you contributed 5% of the total ADA that was staked in the pool. In a traditional system, you would receive a 5 ADA reward, while in the ISO system, you would receive an equivalent amount in Sundae. So you're probably wondering, how are rewards going to be distributed? Now, the actual reward system operates in accordance with Cardano's 3 epoch lag that applies to all staking pools. So after the SundaeSwap pool has been live for 3 epochs, the distribution of Sundae will begin to occur. Currently, Cardano doesn't actually have a smart contract system, and so distribution will be difficult for the initial stages of SundaeSwap. Their solution to this issue is to simply scan the Cardano blockchain for users who have staked in their pool, wait until they've earned at least 60 Sundae through pool rewards, and then distribute the Sundae to their wallets. Once smart contracts are fully implemented, however, the system will run far more easily. Here's what they had to say. Once smart contracts launch on the mainnet, we will change our distribution mechanism. At that point, we will create a smart contract each epoch that allows people to claim their Sundae rewards and have a portal on our site that helps you do so. Once this happens, there will be no minimum Sundae balance to withdraw as long as you're willing to pay the transaction fees. You see, there's a big problem that can occur when a DEX reaches its final stages of development. It's a good idea to maximize liquidity on your DEX, but if your community is incentivized to stake in your pools, then how can you actually get the liquidity that you need? To address this, SundaeSwap is planning to dramatically cut the pool fees and the amount of Sundae distributed to encourage users to move to the exchanges directly, increasing the overall liquidity of the DEX. They will, however, keep the pool somewhat operational for those users who like to simply stake their coins and let the rewards roll in without constantly checking on them, and also for those who are skeptical of the DEX at first but still would like the rewards of the staking pool. So how can you get involved? It's easier than you might think to get involved with SundaeSwap's ISO. Remember, on your end, it's exactly the same as staking your coins in a pool and waiting for rewards to come in after the 3 epoch lag set by Cardano. SundaeSwap said, make sure you're using a wallet that supports staking your crypto to arbitrary pools. As of right now, Daedalus and Yoroi. Now, as soon as Cardano fully implements smart contracts in their ecosystem, you'll get the Sundae rewards whenever you like by claiming them on their website. If you do get involved in SundaeSwap's staking pool, just remember that they plan to change the reward parameters over time, especially since this is a new system, and they want to increase the liquidity in their DEX as it reaches the final stages of development. So make sure to keep an eye on your staked coins so you don't suffer the consequences of being a stake and forget investor. So how many Sundae will be minted? Currently, the plan is to mint 200 million Sundae, which means that there will be an initial market cap of $15 million, considering the 8-cent constant market value. Creating that kind of potential value can be risky, and so SundaeSwap has mentioned how they will take extra care in ensuring good hygiene protocols when launching the pool. Here's what they had to say. We've been devoting a lot of our effort into writing, reviewing, and perfecting runbooks for these tokens to ensure the safety of these tokens. We are following industry standards such as using an air-gapped machine, protected off-site archival backup of the keys, and step-by-step verification of the signatures and hashes of each critical piece of software we use. The transaction that mints the Sundae tokens will include metadata with the final SHA-256 hash of these runbooks, and we will publish them on our GitHub for our community to review. So how exactly will SundaeSwap encourage community trust? When proposing a new system for fundraising your DEX, community trust is vital in ensuring that you have consistent stakers in your pool that believe in what you're trying to build. Compromising the integrity, anonymity, or security of a coin can completely destroy its reputation, which can be financially devastating. As a result, SundaeSwap is being incredibly cautious in how they develop their DEX and implement the ISO system. So that's it, everyone. I'm sure there's a lot more sweet information on SundaeSwap out there, but that was a brief rundown on what SundaeSwap is building, how their ISO system works, and how you can be involved. So what do you all think? Is this DEX something you can get on board with, or are there too many unknown variables for you to jump on board just yet? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.